How's it going, Hedgefleet? It's your Captain Stormtali the Hedgewolf, and today I'm bringing you something I normally wouldn't do in terms of a reaction video. And the reaction video I'm referring to is the one I did for Ryu vs. Jin's death battle, and it's at a standstill with the likes and dislikes. So, I'm about to bring my 2 cents in and talk about what I think they could have done better, what I think they could have done with the fight. Don't get me wrong, I loved the animation, I loved the music, I hated the outcome, and what they did with the tech and research, which I will show you a bit of it where it gets weird. See, everything else was fine up until the part with the devil form, which I will show you exactly a bit of what the devil form is in terms of that. And there will be parts I will agree with. So, as I said, not trying to harass Screw Attack, not trying to go after them or any way, means, shape, and form. This is a versus community. We can debate. And yeah, so let's get right into this. So the first part of this nonsense is the research, where it goes weird. Okay, now we got Flight, Devil's Beam, Inferno, Hellfire Blast, and Telekinesis. Where is the absorption? You might be wondering, what does the absorption ability do? Well, here's some clips from Mighty Raccoon's Ryu vs. Jin ending, and I know that fight was vote-based, but I don't care. The ending for Tekken 5 for Devil Jin, and the ending for Tekken Tag 2 for Kazuya. And I know Tekken Tag 2 isn't canon, but this is how it's to be compared. So here you go. Yes, you're probably wondering what the fuck was that about. Well, that, my friends, is the ability to absorb energy. That's right, the Devil Jin is capable of absorbing energy, no matter if it's good or evil. Now, why didn't they include this in the death battle? Beyond me? I honestly have no idea. But that is one of the things that I did not like about the research for the Tekken side of things. The Street Fighter side's fine. It's safe. The Tekken side of things got weird around the devil form. And those 3 clips were from videos I found on the internet of the games, and possibly a fan animation, which all those will be in the description as well. And yes, it's very complicated, and not to mention the fact that Jin can have this healing factor, which they didn't incorporate And plus, there is something that I will agree with, which you will see in a bit. So, yeah. I will even mention now that I don't follow Street Fighter's canon as much compared to Tekken's storyline. So, here you go. Here's one thing I do agree with.
Yeah, hardcore Tekken fans know he had pretty good control over it in that Blood Vengeance movie, but it's pretty inconsistent with game canon. Even Tekken's creator has said it's not canon.
Yes, the film Tekken Blood Vengeance, a movie that I never got to watch, and yes, I agree with this. This film isn't canon, and it kinda takes place during the timeline, I think within the timeline of Tekken 6 before he fights Azazel, I think that's how you pronounce it, I'm not too sure. But anyways, what you're about to see is the epilogue scene from Tekken 7, so spoiler warning for those who have not played Tekken 7, and yeah, you've been warned, so if you want to skip ahead, now's the time to do it.
G 社は戦争を止める気はないようだ。はい、各地で侵攻を開始しています。このままでは。これが平八なき後の世界だ。そもそも世界にこの戦乱を引き起こしたのが貴様であるならば、これを収めるのもまた貴様の宿命。あとはお前しかいないんだ。ああ、俺がやらねば。デビルの力を持つ者としてカズヤは俺が殺す。
That's right, at the end of Tekken 7, you saw Jin show a bit of his double form in full control, which means he can control the double gene. However, we don't know any full information on it because Tekken 8, yes, I'm gonna say that now, there is no Tekken 8 yet. There's only that particular cutscene at the end, teasing that next game. However, I'm gonna be talking about Street Fighter next. Now, I'm gonna have a little confession. I wasn't into Street Fighter until they introduced Juri Han. When they introduced Juri Han, it was a big game changer for me. I ended up falling in love with the character, I ended up maining her, and that was in Street Fighter 4. Which explains why I never followed the whole Street Fighter lore until I looked more into it. Which I still didn't get it because I've never played any of the other Street Fighter games, and the only way I knew everything about Ryu was through Street Fighter 4, obviously, because I was more interested in Juri Han, and the fact that I saw a bunch of clips of him in Mugen, or Mugen, I don't know how you pronounce the name of that fighting game engine. So, yeah. And now, on to the next thing. Why didn't Jin have a shield during the whole fight was beyond me, because apparently they completely ignored that, and Jin has a healing factor, Jin has a shield. So this is pretty much all I can say about my thoughts and opinions. I never hated Death Battle. I never hated Screw Attack. I never hated anything. Hell, I never hated the Versus community unless it was something stupid. Like the one battle with Peach and Zelda, but I'm not going to talk about that. I'll save that rant for another day. Anyways, so yeah, this was me trying to clear up my go-to sense on the whole Ryu vs. Jin reaction video. Again, I am sorry for the way I reacted to it, so this is to try to clear things up. This is a versus community. we're allowed to argue, rant, state our opinions, and have fun. That's what it was meant to be, not to have chaotic rage or anything. It was always that way. So, I hope you all understand. If you agree with my opinions on this, great. If you don't, I completely understand. I really do. So, let me know what you thought of this video, I guess. I'm again, as I said, I've never done something like this before. And let me know what your opinions and thoughts were on it, on the whole debate of Death Battles Ryu versus Jin. And yeah, comment. Until then, this is your Captain Stormtali the Hedgewolf signing out. And don't forget to hit the bell, click the subscribe button, and join the Hedge Fleet. Check out all the links to all the videos I referenced in this discussion in the description, as well as my Discord, Twitter, and Twitch. I'll see you in the next one. So good day, people.